that we're expecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. Any moment from now, he could be free. We could hear that the federal government have released him. I mean, in a few days' time, he will be in the court, and all the pressures, both from Kenya, international community, here in Noble Media, all the pressure we have been mounting on Tinubu and the Nigerian government could pay out very soon. Mazi Kanu could be free. Now, the question on everybody's mouth is, what will happen once Nnamdi Kanu is released? What will happen? That is what we need to look at in this video, because it's very important. All of us of freedom in Nigeria, in Africa, everybody needs to pay attention to this video as we prepare and plan for the release of MNK, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is exactly what we'll be looking at. Of course, you already know that here in Noble Media, we give you relevant information as it is coming out. If you have not subscribed, there is the right time to just click on subscribe immediately. Let us look at what could happen immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, because the question in everybody's mind is that it is not just about releasing him, but once he's released, what we follow. Now let's look at this immediately. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu's release will crash insecurity in Southeast. Who said this and why? Nnamdi Kanu's release will crash insecurity in the southeast, that is southeastern part of Nigeria. A member representing Aba North and Aba South in the House of Representatives, Honorable Alex Ikweche, has said that the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will help crash the disturbing insecurity in the southeast geopolitical zone. So he's expecting that Nnamdi Kanu's release will help, once he's released, immediately that these disturbing killings in Enugu, in Imo State, in Anambra State, we just heard about what happened in Anambra the other day, that it will cease. The lawmaker who made the assertion while fielding questions from Newsbend in Umuahia on Wednesday during a fundraising event for Abia Security Trust Fund, urged President Ahmed Tinubu to heed various appeals to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is saying that the president should listen to people. You know, most times African leaders don't want to listen to reason. We've witnessed it in Cameroon, we have witnessed it in Kenya, we've witnessed it in Nigeria, we are witnessing it here in Nnamdi Kanu's case. Sometimes they don't want to listen. Honorable Ekweche argued that, contrary to misconceptions in some quarters, Kanu is not a criminal, but only amplifying the voice of the marginalized people of the southeast. He is saying that you cannot say that Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. You cannot say that he committed any crime. He is just speaking for his people. He is only amplifying the voice of the marginalized people. You can't marginalize people and expect them to keep quiet. You can't say that the Igbos, the Indi Igbo will not test Asorok, will never be president, and you expect them to keep quiet. You can't have herdsmen moving around killing Indi Igbo, and you expect the people to be silent. He noted that the Southeast caucus in National Assembly had earlier appealed to the president for Kanu's release, adding that releasing Nnamdi Kanu will endear the president to Indi Igbo and might translate to more votes for him in 2027. Of course, you know that the president Tinubu got lesser votes in the southeast in the last 2023 election. So this lawmaker is saying that if President Tinubu wants Indi Igbo to look at his side and vote for him, he should do the needful and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now. By the way, if you are among the millions of Biafrans, millions of Indi Igbo, millions of people worldwide in Africa that want Nnamdi Kanu to be free, please come under the comment of this video right now and type free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hashtag free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not only should you do that, encourage your fans, your followers, your family to also do that now. The more we do it, the greater the chances of Nnamdi Kanu being released. We must not get tired. Everybody, even if you have done it before, don't just type it. Get people to come under this video and do that by sharing this video. He said, Southeast National Assembly Caucus, headed by Senator Yinaya Abaribe, if you are in Nigeria, you must know this name, of the Senate, and led by Honorable Idu Igariwe in the House of Reps, we have met and we have released a communique informing the President that Nnamdi Kanu is not only going to help play an integral role in bringing peace, not only in the Southeast, but in the country. He said that the senators, the representative have told the President that once Kanu is released, it is not only going to amount to peace in the Southeast, but also peace in the entire country we call Nigeria. We have made it very emphatic that Nnamdi Kanu is only speaking the voice of his people. Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime. He is not a criminal. I think I should say it again. Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime. He is not a criminal. We have made it very emphatic that Nnamdi Kanu is only speaking the voice of his people. Let me say it again. Nnamdi Kanu is only speaking the voice of Ndi Igbo. Nnamdi Kanu has not committed any crime. He is not a criminal at all. That is why we must keep typing under this video, and even in other platforms, wherever you find yourself, that we must keep saying it offline, online, on TV, on radio, on Twitter, here on YouTube, under this video, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu speaks the mind of the people of Igbo land, because the people of the Southeast will always tell you that we feel marginalized. Ndi Igbo will always tell you that they feel marginalized, and then Nnamdi Kanu happens to be a voice representing his people. So why are you holding him? Kanu's release will entirely diminish the issue of insecurity, and we have said it times without number. We have met with the NCA, NSA, NSA, led by Alhaji Nuhu Ribadu. We have pleaded with him. We have met with the Security and Intelligence Committee. Even our northern brothers are also agitating for Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, because many people in the north are not finding it easy. The poor people in the north are also crying. So they want Kanu to be freed. However, noted that that diplomacy would be more fruitful in the effort to secure Kanu's release. That's why here in Noble Media we will keep saying no fighting, no killing. Let's keep doing what we can do. Let's keep using diplomacy, and one day the goal will just be very much achieved. Now, and this is very important, we must understand that it is one thing to be loud about these things. It is also another thing to be strategic with it, to be diplomatic. That's why all this talking about it online, talking about hashtag free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, commenting, tweeting, it is very important. We may think it doesn't go a long way, but it is pushing people in power to do the right thing. So if you have not started, please come under this video and type free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can also tell us whether you are in Nigeria or whether you are typing outside Nigeria. Now we must understand that it is one thing to be loud about these things. It is also another thing to be strategic with it, to be diplomatic with it. The person that arrested Nnamdi Kanu was General Buhari. This is what the lawmaker is saying. Okay, we must. Nnamdi Kanu is not President Tinubu's enemy. Holding him will only continue to fuel and ferment indignation that the Ndi Igbo have against the system. Therefore, we are appealing. He is our brother. He is our son. Mr. President, he is your son. Release him for us. If you release him, it will do a lot of good. It will do a lot of good, because Igbos will say that His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Ahmed Tinubu, has done something for the Igbos. No matter what the president does for the Igbos, if he doesn't release Nnamdi Kanu, everybody will think that he has not done anything. Once he is released, the Igbos will believe that he has truly remembered them. Something that we have clamored for by releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Okay, we move on. Because Igbos will say that his SL, okay, and it could translate to votes. He said that releasing him, we will not just be releasing him, but it could translate to votes for the APC. Meanwhile, the lawmaker has commended Governor-elect Soti for setting up a security trust fund to help fund security operatives in Abia State. He also lauded the governor for his developmental strides, noting that Abia has witnessed tremendous success under elect Soti. Oti is a very intentional governor. The issue of the insecurity has been a very serious conundrum in the southern part of this country. I mean, herdsmen are carrying their cows, killing people in Ehamufu, killing people everywhere in Benue. Of course, that is part of the reason why you need to subscribe. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, just click on subscribe so that once these things happen, you will know. Information is power. You need to know what is happening. Oti is a very intentional governor. If you are in Nigeria, you should know Alex Oti. He is the only governor from Labour Party that was made popular by His Excellency, former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi. Oti is a very intentional governor. The issue of insecurity has been a very serious conundrum in the southern part of this country. Our governor has been proactive with the issue of insecurity. Abia is relatively safe. For business to thrive, Abia State, if you are in Nigeria or if you have visited the country, you will know that Abia State is very pivotal. For business to thrive, there must be peace. There must be absolute tranquility when it comes to security. So that what the governor is doing is relating to all of us. The lawmaker also made a personal donation of 20 million to the security trust fund, pledged his continued support to security efforts of the state government. This is the lawmaker. Of course, the quagmire, when he trended because of his issue with an Uber driver. I think he's trying to make up for that. Everybody, let's keep talking. All of us of freedom. If you are in Africa, if you are in Canada, if you are in US, if you are in UK, if you are in Europe, anywhere you are, and you want Nnamdi Kanu to be free, please don't keep quiet. Come under the comment of this video and type free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Also share this video, get your friends, your followers, your family to also come under this video and type free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am giving you a video on the screen. There's a video on the screen right now. Click on it and watch now.